That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Oh!
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
30 million?
Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Hey, don't joke about this. And welcome back everyone for the next part of Persona 5 Royal. But seriously, this is insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
Well, I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Never! I would never do something reckless. Believe in me, okay?
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
You find that funny, huh?
Exactly.
Oh,
That
God.
will be when their curtain falls.
I wonder if I could also get his heart. Are we going to talk about it? Yo, did you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time around. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good either. Let's talk more in person. Right. My god, everything is turning bad. Everything is turning bad.
We're wanted now.
Yeah.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental.
Wait a second. Does it mean if we never did anything against Medjed during that time, that they would have made it so that we did something? Or maybe that somebody who supports us did something against them, just so that we are still getting more popular about it? I mean, that's what Futaba did for us. That could have, but they could have manipulated it, that it seems like we did it, without any trouble. Oh my god.
Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Yeah, I
What, so
remember.
this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
Hey, we didn't lose anything yet. We are about to get into war. We're not going to go down like this. There's still time for us to change this around, right? But I guess they baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against. And whether they're an individual or an organization.
It's an organization.
Furthermore,
It's a big
they must
organization.
be
I
in a
already
position
saw
of
so
power,
many cutscenes
or
about
have
them.
powerful backers if they can
ridiculous.
go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We haven't lost yet. It's time to turn the table. We're going for war. We're going into war for this. No way I'm gonna lose like
Running away
that.
with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, what's up?
About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty. It all felt like such bullshit.
It
I lost
is.
it. I'm sorry.
I don't mind it. I think everyone felt that way, deep
Really?
down.
That's good. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Hey, you can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Yeah. See ya, Ryuji. Oh, my poor guy. But we really need to do something about this. I got a message from Akechiko. Ah! He wants an answer, huh? He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is? Trying to boss us around like that. Tomorrow? That is sudden. This is direct after the reward announcement. There must be a calculation reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. After all, level 5 with Akechi. I'm sure I can talk him out of this somehow. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone to disturb our peace anymore. Let us go about this calmly. We'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment.
Yeah, we need to work around with Akechi. If he gets in our way now, there's no way we can deal with the other big guy.
There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Right. Ah, 20%. 20%.
Do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
What the hell?
Now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
Wait, Prime Minister? No, is it that guy? Is that the future Prime Minister?
When you say that you want us to
No.
cooperate with you,
Oh no.
what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Oh sure, I can make one for you.
Quit effing around.
Please keep this short.
Never mind then.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wits' end as well. She
Yeah.
must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
And why would we do
Really?
that?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the
course.
current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
Hmm?
She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
So, are you going to find a true culprit for us? Is that what you try to say?
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
What happened?
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
Sure. But you never mentioned it before.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
I mean, it's not a bad deal. You don't try to put us in a prison or anything.
I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart.
What?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Wait, what? Makoto!
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Huh?
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Yeah. Well, but it is about her sister, right?
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Right. Oh, we're going back to the future. Now, Sai. Yeah. It seems like you officially became our target this time around.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi?
Yeah.
The Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yeah, exactly.
And he
nice,
had already
right?
experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
Yeah.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Of course he wouldn't.
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
It's alright.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Yeah, that is right. Quite nice, huh? Wait. Do you believe? Wait, that's not all, huh?
No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
Well, I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
But it would be obvious. Oh! Oh! What's going on?
You need to keep your focus.
Are we back to the beginning of the parts?
It seems you're completely
That was
worn out.
the rest
but the
scene.
look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I guess I haven't lost yet, huh?
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Wait, what do you mean, traitor? Do I have a traitor in my line? Huh. Well, level up! Once again! Level 6 already.
Alright.
No, but seriously, are you telling me I got sold out
I'm jumping
with
to
a traitor? I
conclusions.
mean, it's almost been 76 parts? I don't know about that conversation anymore.
I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Well, I guess I caused a change of heart. I mean, I could capture it, right?
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
We don't need
girl
that.
shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Well, that's impressive.
Don't fall for it. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
What is this? Hey! Hey, I don't hear anything! Is that a truck? I guess that's the truck effect, huh? Great! The side effects are kicking in, even during my memory time. Ah, well.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi,
Right.
what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Wait, why?
Real?
Why our house?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
True, true.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Oh! Futaba!
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
Futaba! Don't act like a child now!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
Hey, I already have it.
That's true.
I already have it.
Ooh.
She's enjoying
I'll send
herself.
everyone's contacts
Oh,
to you
that's so
later.
cute.
Thanks.
Now then,
Well
what
then,
do we do?
I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Do we just enter right
Got
now?
a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
Yeah. Let's do
We need to
this.
figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then. How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
Oh my god.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
We are really going back to the first
Well,
few
it's
minutes
time
of
we
my
head in
first
then.
part?
Beginning navigation.
Are we really going back there? Is it that spot? Let me see that. Come on. Is it that spot? Because it was really pretty. Really pretty. I don't see it just yet.
Head right past there and keep a low profile. That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
I still didn't see it. Come on, guys. Let me see as well. That's so unfair. It is that casino. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is going to be a blast. This is something. Oh. Oh.
The courthouse is a casino.
This is just pretty
Everywhere
and
else
perfect.
seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename?
Ah, right.
Phantom
Right.
thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
Pretty much.
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now
Well,
then,
Crow sounds
let's
good.
head into the courthouse.
Can we just enter from the entrance, or do we need to sneak?
Now then.
Well, the music. Kind of like that beat. This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. Yeah, of course. Are we really going to enter like normally? Like seriously? Can I pick him?
Do you have a moment?
It would be a mistake not to select me for this. You understand, do you not? Sure.
Oh?
Ah, there seems to be quite a few people around. Sure, I'm gonna.
That settles it.
Super judgment. So, come on, Akechi, we're going. But first of all, can I take a sneak peek at you? It's status. Akechi. Why are you higher level than me? What is this, Akechi? Huh? But the picture's already nice. Ah, yes, the Superman bow archer guy. Yeah, I kinda like that. It's the same as PQ. Now, I guess we're not going to enter from this section.
Wait.
Hey, we can't go that way. We'll garner far too much attention. We'll need to find another route. Yeah. I guess we are supposed to go through here. Right? Through here, through the staircase. Probably heading up to the roof and maybe enter from the roof. Like an actual thief. Right? Like an actual thief entering through the rooftop. Only fitting, right?
Okay.
It looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here. Right. Ah,
So,
look at that.
this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Seems like it.
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking.
Yeah. Kinda. You kinda look like a tank
Besides,
with the
the people in here look completely normal. But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
I guess
In
it's fine.
essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Yeah, basically, huh? But I guess this is the last.
I'm glad to see you remember.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside.
Well,
our deadline
if you
for
do
this
slow us
infiltration
down,
is November
I can
20th.
just swap you out.
Any later and we'll get caught in reality.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
Of course.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Yeah, of
Will
course.
you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I guess this is another one of those parts where I just explore a little bit before I get kicked out, right? Now then, let us begin by securing our routes.
I have something.
Well then. Seems like I can explore quite a lot here. There are so many treasures around. Gold earring. What? Just like that? I already find gold earrings? Huh. Oh wait, I didn't want to go over there.
I have something.
There's something here. Okay then. Then I'm gonna jump wait a second. I need to go through here, over there, and there's another treasure around. But I cannot go through here, even though I could probably pass through there. I mean, the gap is so big, I just had to duck. But then again, I guess that's not an option today. I can jump across. Oh, that's nice. Anything else? Sorry about that, but I really like to grab as many treasures as I can possibly get.
I have something.
Even if it means that I need to jump back and forward multiple times. You know? It's just a habit of mine. Oh, a closed off door. Nothing else. more treasures around. Just cross over there. And just to make double sure, nothing over there. Good. Oh, no. There we go. So I guess now we go through the vents and see where this is going to lead us. Is that the entrance room?
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Did she notice us?
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What?
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
I'm not so sure about this. Do we really need to go up to her right now? Isn't that dangerous? She even has some bodyguards around. Maybe I can go through the door. There's so much for that, huh? Can I sneak around? Ah, of course not.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Huh? Where did she go?
Damn it, over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
Sure. But I don't think it's going to be that easy.
Let us get after her, Joker.
Like I said, I don't think it's going to be that easy. Before we follow her, what is up there? Is it just to look similar? I guess it's just to look similar. I mean, symmetry is always important, right? Of course it is. Are there any shadows around that I need to be wary of? Maybe. Probably. Most likely. What about the elevator? Wait. Elevator? Different sides?
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member card?
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
Oh no, the lying cheater is back!
I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
Will you be alright?
Who knows? I would estimate that you all won't even have to step in and help, though.
Why are you so sure about yourself? Well, there's Robin Hood. No, but seriously,
Well then,
what do you plan to
let
do
us
here?
begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Manifest!
Oh yes, Mikado and Megaton Raids. And of course some light and darkness skills. Now I do not know which weakness he has, so I'm just gonna throw out some lights. Not lights.
Let's go.
In that case, he's probably going to like darkness. He doesn't like darkness either. Well, you shouldn't try something like that. How about the seal? He blocks that. How about Sionga then? Is this that as well? Well then, Koga!
It's time.
Wait. Wait, I also have Koga! There we go! Are you kidding me? Wait. There. Go for it. I guess my Haru needs a little bit more defense. Well, he's not so bad. And I'm capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait. Doesn't it sound like we're going to get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I like to deal with them as quickly as we can. But now that we have an infiltration route, I'd suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. See, that's what I mean. Every time we visit a new palace, we have a few steps inside and get kicked out. Oh, he also joined our chat. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Of course. Agree. We will need to explain the steps we take though. That is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling guard, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler, distorted desire, will manifest into the physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduct the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nishima-san's shadow seems really confident. Yeah, there's no knowing what may await us. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Nah. Come on now. There's no need to be hostile. I was just joking. I will simply have to come to LeBlanc every day in that case. Ooh! He's going to stalk me if I don't invite him. Well, that's enough for now. Let's prepare well before from the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will continue on our we'll be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option. Yes, I will do my best to live up to your expectation.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got.
Of course, always. But do we have an evening today? I always need to ask the question. This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal her heart. Hey, things are getting sour. There is even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the server question. It's already up in flame though. It's a problem for me too. If people don't like the Phantom Thieves are heroes, don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes, just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as possible, okay? I'm counting on you. Of course! But what did you change it for? That's something I would really like to know. Also, am I able to leave today? Can I use Kawakami to let me go outside?
Hey!
Doesn't look like I can do that. What about the massage?
Hey!
What about the massage? I thought that was possible. Okay, never mind. Then I'm just going to do my usual stuff. And let me see the time. 45. Yep, I think I can start the next day as well. The time has finally come. No matter what happened, we have to change your heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique way of doing things, but we should still proceed forward as usual. Leave it to me. Don't worry, Rhei, I trust you. That is why I asked that you lend me your help.
Hey!
There's no need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as this helps our mission. You have our trust. You're our leader after all. Right. Now! Technically speaking, I could technically probably go right away. after all. Mission start and all. But, if that is the casino from the start of the game, and that means that I'm going to get caught by the police, like in the start of the game, does it mean, wait, let me check the calendar for a second. Does that mean that I, technically speaking, going to have some problem if I actually send out the calling card? I mean, the police caught me inside of the palace, and once I'm done with the calling card, they're going to capture me, right? Because once I send out the calling card and deal with her, the palace is going to make a poof, and yeah, this is troublesome. How about this time around, before heading to the palace right away, I'm going to spend at least, let's say, about 10 days? Yeah, maybe 10 days doing confidence, preparing myself, maybe even more than 10 days. Let's say around 12, maybe 15 days in the next part to deal with some confidence, so that I have An, Makoto to the 10th level, so that they evolve and all. And after preparing all of that, we're going to head inside the palace. That sounds like a good plan, right? And before I send out the calling card, I'm going to wait for the last day, because I don't want to mess it up and lose 5 days, you know? I don't want to lose any days in this game. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun with today's part, and see you in the next part, where we're going to do a lot of confidence. Until then, bye!